What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Gonna be playing a game on TCG today, and today I am rocking Tool Drop, everybody's favorite tool-oriented deck. Very fun deck to play. I love that it gets to play 4 copies of Escape Board as well as 4 copies of Jirachi, one of my favorite cards in standard format. The deck is definitely fun to play. I think it can steal games all the time. There's times where I just steal games that I didn't feel like I should have won. It's a crazy deck to pilot and definitely has some potential here in standard format. I think there are a lot of fun decks that have some potential right now. I've been seeing a lot of the Charizard deck as well, which has really outperformed my expectations on the TCG ladder. There are people out here in force with the Charizard deck, and my biggest concern about the Charizard deck is that it wouldn't get to stream as many Charizards, right, back to back as it wanted to, but it does, believe me, with all the Jirachis that they have, things I've seen, a little Ninetales in that deck, the Charizard deck could be very good. I also think the Tool Drop deck can be very good. With 4 Jirachi, 4 Escape Board, you really have tons of consistency options in this deck. Yes, we started as a supporterless hand, but no fear. We've got a Jirachi here. As long as we can get ourselves anything off of this Stellar Wish, we should be good to go. Looks like we're playing against a Blacephalon deck as well, which should just be a fantastic matchup for us if we could stabilize in any sort of way. Sure enough, we do have an Ultra Ball, so that is definitely going to help. But let's see what we get here. Got a Lillie. That's perfect. So I'll Ultra Ball some things away and then go and Lillie for a huge turn 1 draw here. I'll get rid of the Guzma and probably the Zebstrika here. That feels fine. And then I'll attach all these other things and Lillie for, I think, 8, right? Just should be like 8. And cool, we got rid of the Zebstrika. We priced our Ditto Prism Star, so no worries there. This Honedge is pretty cool, too. It's got an ability Final Hour. If it gets knocked out, I believe I get to put 3 damage counters on one of my opponent's Pokemon. Busted, honestly. Choice Band, DCE, and we're Lilying for 7 cards. This is an incredible start for our Swords deck. Then we've got a Pokemon Communication. We can shuffle potentially that Genesect back into the deck. I like that. And get ourselves another Honedge. Then I've got many more Escape Boards and another Jirachi. And this is my favorite thing to do turn 1 going first. You just get a couple of Jirachi down, 2 Escape Boards, and you go skirt and just retreat to the other one. And you've got a second Stellar Wish, right? And that's just super, super consistent. Very cool. I've got a switch in the end. That's perfect. So that next turn, I can double Stellar Wish, right? Before going into my attacker Doublade. So an incredible start here. Exactly what we want to see from the Tool Drop deck. I absolutely love the Jirachi engine. I think it is just so powerful. With Escape Board, it creates some of the most explosive turn 1s I've ever seen in the Pokemon trading card game. You got Stellar Wish, Escape Board, and then Lillie, the best turn 1 supporter, one of the best turn 1 supporters we've ever seen in the Pokemon trading card game as well, can create some really advantageous board positions, especially when going first. We're getting let loose here, but that's okay. Honestly, with double Jirachi, I'm not very concerned about what I'm going to see off these 4 cards. I'm confident that we're going to be able to get a playable hand here. We've got Ultra Ball. I've already got the double Colorless on the Honedge, so we're good to go. They'll burst GX and take their prize, but honestly, this Blacephalon might bite the dust this turn. We've got double Adventure Bag. We've got some stuff going on, so let's see what we get off of this Stellar Wish. Guzma, that's good. Could be better, though. Let's go with the Guzma, and then I think we're safe, right? I guess I could have Adventure Bagged first, like twice, and gotten like a big handful of items to kind of thin my deck a little bit. That probably would be very good. So let's do that. And then I'm feeling Guzma this turn. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Okay, yeah, let's definitely Adventure Bag a couple of times. We're going to go get a ton of these fellas out the deck, right? Just to give ourselves more cards to kind of get with the Stellar Wish. We are going to get to Stellar Wish again. That's going to be very good. So we'll get all of these, and then we get to Guzma, right? Which is pretty crazy. So then we'll Guzma up probably this Blacephalon. Now, I didn't count, okay? I should have counted, but I didn't count yet. But I think that we're going to be able to get there. Let's Stellar Wish and see what we get off of the Stellar Wish, okay? Rescue Stretcher, Ultra Ball, Nest Ball. Nest Ball is very good here. Then we can get another Pokemon. I like that. So let's do that. And then I think I need to get rid of 2 tools. I don't love that. So we're at 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I mean, like the Choice Band, I don't actually, yeah, we more than have it this turn, which is insane. It's completely insane. But I'm cool with that. Let's get the Genesect, right? I've already got another Honedge. Yeah, we'll get Genesect. He can wear 2 tools because he's cool like that. And we'll Ultra Ball away 2 frying pans to go get myself the Doublade that we need. I don't love Ultra Ball in this deck. I really prefer Pokémon, all right? But we kind of need to play it in some situations just because you might not hit everything that you need, right? Then we are going to put the Choice Band down on the Honedge. That's fine. We'll put that dude down. We'll put that dude down. And I think we're just cooling. Yeah, there we go. Busted deck, honestly. We'll put that there. And we've got it. Huge knockout here on my opponent's Pokemon. We've got Jirachi ready to go. Just in case that I need to get a draw card into my hand next turn. But we're taking a huge knockout turn 2 here. Look at that. 210. This deck's insane, right? Totally crazy. Now, we are kind of banking on the fact that our opponent doesn't really play any Field Blower here, but we do have more tools in deck should they play a Field Blower, and Field Blower does only remove 2 tools, so not that bad. This next turn, we're looking to get either a Rescue Stretch. Well, actually, we need an Energy, right? We definitely need a double Colorless. We also definitely need a Doublade. So a couple of things. But we're definitely putting the pressure on my opponent very, very heavily here. They have to respond to this Doublade, and they do have the knockout already. They're going to be able to Mind Blown easily. They only have to discard 1 energy or lost on 1 energy because of my fire weakness, unfortunately. But that's okay, because I do have Honedges on deck ready to go. And like I said, double Jirachi as well, which will help us with that. So let's hope my opponent doesn't get any B-strings here. Definitely hoping that that's the case. I would love to see probably an Erika's Hospitality off of the Jirachi. I think that would give me the best hopes of being able to find all the cards that I need in order to respond to this Mind Blown. But to be honest, even if I can't respond to the Mind Blown this turn, I don't even really care. My opponent's got 2 more GXs on board. That's all I need to knock out in order to win this game. So I am pretty comfortable with that. Let's go ahead and Stellar Wish, see what we get. We got Rescue Stretcher and Cynthia. I think Cynthia is probably the best card for me to get. And then we'll worry about the Rescue Stretcher potentially later. Hopefully I draw that off of, draw that off the business here. Let's see what we got. All right, Ditto Prism Star is good. Then I think we're just going to, yeah, we'll put the Choice Band down. Sure. And Cynthia, I could, no point in Guzma. Yeah, we're just going to go here. Cool. We whiffed everything. But that's okay because we've got ourselves another Jirachi. And like I said, I'm prepared to whiff everything. That's okay with me, right? Totally fine with that. So we'll just get another Escape Board here and then probably just pass with these guys active. That's okay. I'm not going to put that Counter Energy down in case my opponent Guzma's me. We're fine with this. Okay, we're just going to pass. So this next turn, really, I just need to find a Pokemon Communication off of my Stellar Wishes, and then I can Guzma and knock out one of my opponent's Pokemon. They get another turn of B-String. I don't really care. At this point, I am just trying to gun down this Blacephalon in the active, and then this Lillie on the bench, and that is that's the game, right? That is the game plan. They'll knock out my Genesect. That is a bummer. But I am on a 2-turn clock. I can do this. And fortunately, I do get to use my counter energies now since they are taking a knockout on a Genesect. So maybe I shouldn't have put the Genesect down. But it's cool. I think it actually alleviates some pressure on my precious cargo here, which is these swords. And I think we can still get everything we need in order to win this game pretty handily if I can just hit back-to-back Guzma plays. So aggressive play there from the Blacephalon deck. That's cool. I'm not worried about it. Doublade has got the situation under control, guys. Under control. Let's go with Jirachi in the active position and see what we can grab off this top deck. Perfect draw. Absolutely excellent. We will knock out the active for sure. Let's see, we've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I guess I could just nest ball again too, so that's good. Let's grab something else with this nest ball. Probably just thin the deck a little bit. Get ourselves another Honedge. Great. And then I don't want a Guzma yet, so let's just evolve this thing. We've got... Oh, I shouldn't have done that. No, it's okay. It's all good. Made life a little bit harder on myself. I could take the Guzma this turn because they then would have to bring up... Yeah, that's fine, actually. I guess I could Guzma this turn. And then that leaves me with like a Lillie play for game because they can't actually knock out a Doublade with the Naganado. So I think I go for the Guzma play. Though they could Guzma up something with Naganado and knock it out, I suppose. We'll Stellar Wish. That's fine. We'll get ourselves a Rescue Stretcher. That's very good. Definitely. And then I think I can get the Zebstrika into play. That's an option. Yep. So it's Zebby time. Let's get that Zebstrika on the bench. And then we really have some pretty cool options here because I'm going to be able to sprint and stuff like that, which is very helpful. Then I think that we probably just knock out the active, save the Guzma. Okay, that feels good. Feels good. I guess I'll retreat into the other Jirachi, and we're going to see if we can't set up like another Doublade here. Rescue Stretcher is good. Sure. I'll grab the other Doublade now, so I have both Doublades ready to go. That's definitely something that we need. So let's do that. Give me the other Doublade. Fantastic. And we'll set that thing up. We've got enough tools. We're good to go on that front, the whole tool front. And then also we will, let's see, so sure, I'm going to save my Choice Band one for game actually. So we're doing enough here. We've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 6 times 3, yeah, that's enough. All right, we're going to do it with the Escape Board one, switch into the Escape Board one. And then we are kind of ready for game here if my opponent can't stop me. I don't think that they have any way to take 2 prizes. We should be cool. And check us out. We're beating a tier 1 deck with tool drops because tool drop is kind of sweet, right? I think the deck is consistent enough. Playing 4 Escape Board and 4 Jirachi, you can really make anything happen. And I really do love the Zebstrika in this list too because sometimes you just need that extra push in order to draw more cards. You really want to see your entire deck with this game. It plays a lot like kind of Night March used to. It plays a lot like Vespa Queen, the tool drop deck. You need to be able to have access to your entire deck because you need to continue drawing tools. You need to continue drawing energy, right? We don't play a ton of those. So we definitely need to see these things. I anticipate my opponent's going to Guzma. They're going to Guzma here, and then I have game, dude. I just have game on board. I can knock out that Lillie there. So that's it. We've got the double colorless off of our prizes. We've got Guzma on their Lillie with my Doublade for game. And that's going to be it. Taking down Bliscephalon, deck that just won the Mexico special event, right? And we did it with Tool Drop. So pretty cool stuff here. I think Tool Drop, can trade with non-GX decks pretty well. The only issue with trading with non-GX decks is that you only play 4 copies of Double Colorless Energy and 4 copies of Counter Energy. I've seen some people trying to select a Pokemon to put, ooh, oh yeah, let's do it. That's pretty busted. We get to put 3 damage counters on that Lillie because of our final hour ability. That's pretty cool. But like I was saying, I think that it might have trouble trading with non-GX decks because of the whole 4 counter energy thing. You only have 4 real DCE. But I have seen some people try to fix that with Lightning Energy, Tapu Koko, Prism Star, things like that. There are other workarounds for this deck for sure. You don't have to play the 4 copies of Counter Energy, but it is probably my favorite way to play the deck right now. So I'll go ahead and show off the list, let you guys see what I am cooking up over here in Tool Drop Town. We've got the 1/1 Ditto Zebstrika line, the 4 Jirachi, 2 copies of Genesect-GX, 4 copies of Honedge and Doublade, the bag, of course, adventure bag, really sweet in this deck as well. On you to go grab some tools. Torn between Metal Goggles and Frying Pan. Both are good, but you know, you can only play so many tools. So I've got 1 Metal Goggles in here just because it's a new card and I felt like playing it. But this is the deck. I think it's pretty consistent. We got 3 copies of Guzma. I like it for what it is. I think this works very well as a tool drop deck. It is an excellent place to start if you're looking to build it yourself. If you're looking to build it in real life, we've got the singles on fullgripgames.com. You can go ahead and check those out now. Also, make sure to check me out on twitch.tv/TrickyJim. Give me a follow. I stream regularly Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but also many other weekend days as well. So make sure to check that out. It's been a lot of fun. I actually built this deck live on stream, and it was very fun to play when I did that. So make sure to check those out if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell. Check out the Etsy store, Patreon stuff, Teespring in the description below. Y'all rock. Peace.